Hi, Darcy Edwards with the Edwards Realty Trust. This week on Hillsborough Connections, we have Lee Gochenour with Gochenour Photography. Join us. Hello, this is Darcy Edwards at Edwards Realty Trust. Today we're doing a very special Hillsborough Connections. This is what I like to call behind the scenes, behind the lens. And we're here with our videographer, photographer, Lee Gochenour with Gochenour Photography.
Yep.
And I like the way you work. And I work with people who are phenomenal, obviously. We do a great job together. But there's some things that you do that's a little bit different than your average photographer. Can you kind of share some of the things that you do a little bit differently?
Well, one of my takes, I don't really believe in the old experience all the time. I work for businesses as a commercial photographer, so I feel they respect their time.
Right.
So
Yeah.
I am not this make you sit in front of my camera for an hour. I will be set up and get you in and out in 15 minutes and get you a photo as if you were in front of the camera for an hour.
Right. It's true. So you've done my husband's headshots. Phenomenal. I think that took you maybe 15 minutes
Right.
to do that. You do all of my team members' headshots. They're about 15 minutes. They're upstairs in my office. And they look phenomenal. Super high class. Very, very professional. So tell us a little bit of how you got into the photography world.
I joined the Army when I was 17, and my first duty station was Germany. You're in Germany, you want to kind of remember that. Back in the day before, digital cameras and
Right.
cell phone cameras.
Yeah.
If you wanted to make memories, you had to buy a camera and learn how to use it.
Right.
My first section chief, my first sergeant, was an amateur photographer. So he kind of got that bug to bite me.
Excellent. No, that's really cool because I think that's where you end up owning a business, doing what you love, and the money follows.
Right.
And so, what are some of your favorite people and shoots that you've done?
It sounds funny, but I love headshots.
Mm-hmm.
I feel there's truly an art and a technique to getting the right headshot. And I also enjoy handsome people. So, who wouldn't in my business? So,
Okay, so I'm going to give you a hint. Don't call a woman handsome.
No. I'm
Because that
talking
means
men.
you're
I'm
not.
talking gentlemen. Men.
Oh, okay.
I love taking a headshot like we did with your husband, Rob.
Yeah.
In the suit, the tie, the jacket. There's something
Yeah.
that you can really make pop with those photos.
Right.
That's probably my favorite type of headshot to shoot. Past that, for enjoyment, the one part I really haven't monetized because I gotta kind of keep hobby and business separate as I do. I kind of want, I don't know.
You don't.
But is landscape. I know. Landscapes.
FYI, people, if you're in a business, your hobby should be making you some money. It's okay. All right.
And it does because I sell prints. But
Sure.
I love landscape photography.
Excellent. Yeah.
You get out, you get in nature, and you can capture something that a lot of people might not ever get to see, and then
Right.
share that with them.
Right.
So
we're doing this little show together. I call it little.
Right.
Someday it'll be national. So what made you kind of dip your foot into that and be okay with? Because I didn't really ask you.
no.
I don't really ask. I usually.
Yeah, business is a fluid thing, and so is how you do your business. And as a photographer these days, I've known for a while that video is going to be a big piece of that.
Right.
And I needed somebody that would allow me to grow in the video world
Right.
with learning and techniques and still not go broke.
Right.
So it was kind of a great partnership that we did because we're both learning and growing together and promoting, because I'm a big believer in networking and promoting other businesses.
Absolutely.
And at the same time, I'm doing my job and developing a new skill.
Right.
So
everybody knows I'm a realtor and I do real estate, selling, buying, whatever. And I know who not to call to do that. Don't like it. So I don't. I find people who love to do it and they're amazing at it. And I think that that's really super important, is saying that this is what I don't like to do.
Right.
And you are a big promoter of people. And so, we both network together. And I know that people out there want to know, like, where do we go to network? What are some places that you go to network? And I'll share mine too.
Well, BNI, of course,
Yeah.
we're in that, obviously. Rise and Grind isn't
It's
really
here.
a networking, but it's teaching me to do business better with networking and support from other people is
Right.
one of the aspects of it. And Hillsborough Chamber, I'm looking to join that one very soon. I've visited more than I probably should have, but
That's okay. So I'm going to say it. I am a kind of ambassador for the chamber. Love the chamber. I believe that if you're a business owner, you should belong to your local chamber of commerce.
Right.
I do support them, and they've been around for 100 years. So that's
Right.
probably decent, good networking.
Well, how many people think chamber is actually part of like the city government?
Yeah, and it's really kind of not,
But it kind of is.
But they work together.
Yeah, right.
And actually, we have one of the best chambers in the state of Oregon.
I agree.
And I think that should check it out and see what they do. And we do a lot of other types of networking too. But what I do love about you is you started this new thing. It's your walk and talk,
Oh, my
right?
walk, yes.
So talk a little bit more about your walk. Talk your walk.
Right.
Walk your talk.
Well, getting into video, one of the things you kind of got to get used to is doing video and
Exactly.
getting in front of it and going live. And I wanted to start building my brand. And I see so often on Facebook and social media everywhere where people are building their brand by just making these videos talking about themselves and their company.
Right.
So I decided I'm going to talk about myself and other companies.
Yeah.
So my walk and talks are just usually 2 or 3 minutes at most, and they talk my thought of the day and maybe another business that could have helped me solve that thought of the day or problem of the
Yeah.
day. And it developed from, it's no big thing yet, but for me it's growing quite nicely. And with it, so is my skill.
Yeah.
I took a class on how to go live and do those, and the theme of the class was get over yourself. Just
Yeah.
do it,
Just do
get
it.
over yourself and do it. And that's what I did.
Right.
And it works.
Right. That's so true because I was talking to somebody on my team was asking me the question of, hey, should I spend all this time? It's like a 4-hour class on Facebook advertising. I'm like, no. You hire people
Right.
who know what they're doing. So you don't have to reinvent the wheel. When you do that, when you start just doing things and working with people the way you want to work with them or in their gifting, that will pay itself, and you don't have to be the perfectionist.
Right.
Done is better than perfect.
True.
I'm sitting here. This is hard. No, it's hard for me because I'm like, oh my gosh, if I could only lose like 30 pounds, and
I know. I'm sitting here trying to hide.
If I was, you know what?
It's
I'm
true,
pretty
though.
sure you don't care, but
Right. And that's it.
Yeah.
People don't.
So, if you need a headshot, if you need some photography done, call Lee. Reach out to him, and he'll come to you. You don't even have to do all of that. If you want a makeup artist, he's got access to that so that your makeup is done well. He can help you. So, reach out to Lee. How can they find you?
I have a website, www.gochenour.biz. It'll be on the bottom down here. Easier. And they can call me, 503-804-3543, or email me at, lee@gochenour.biz.
Excellent. So if you're in Hillsborough and the Hillsborough metro area, Portland metro area, if you want to be on here and you want to talk about your business, call me and let's do a small interview, see if it's a great fit for you, if it would work. And we would love to chit-chat some more and see what's going on in Hillsborough.
Right. And subscribe to the YouTube channel.